nice outside.
Hey everybody. Phil says it's nice outside. I am 10 weeks postpartum today. I skipped last week again just because not a whole lot happened. Phil has his first big exam tomorrow, so he's home today studying.
Hello.
Ronen is down here in his little swing. If you hear tinkly music, that's what that is. And yeah, so what has happened? Since my 8-week postpartum video, Ronen has had his first vaccines. Phil and I took him together to do that, and he did pretty well. He cried after each jab. He had one in each thigh. There were multiple vaccines in each syringe. But it wasn't a huge ordeal. He was happy for most of the day. He had no swelling or anything like that. But towards the end of the day, around his normal cranky time, it was really, really bad. He cried inconsolably for about 2 hours, and it got to the point where I was just doing as much skin-to-skin contact with him as possible, and I ended up crying with him. It was hard. But he was fine the next day, and he's been fine since. He'll be getting his second round of vaccines within the next month before we leave for LA for our visit to see my family. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. Kind of expected to get some sort of side effect. We didn't end up using any Calpol or anything like that. Calpol's like baby Tylenol PM. Sometimes it can bring down a fever and help them sleep, but we didn't use it. I'm not the type of person to use medication unless it's absolutely necessary. What else has been going on? He's gotten a lot more smiley and giggly and chatty in the past week alone. You can hear him now, he's laughing. He's mimicking sounds. His most recent one is he can mimic the syllables in the phrase "I love you," which is really, really cute. Phil heard that earlier today, didn't you?
Yes, I did. There was the intonation in his voice.
He goes, ooh, ooh, if you say I love you to him, which is pretty precocious for a 2-month-old baby, I think. He'll also mimic hello a little bit, which he'll go, uh-oh, uh-oh. So yeah, we're loving how chatty he is. It's really, really sweet, and it's making parenting even more rewarding. I'm going to talk about my weight loss in another video, since it's been requested that I do weight loss stuff separately, so this video will be quite a bit shorter. Yeah, he's just getting big and talkative and social. He started drooling a lot. This is also a new thing. He's way too young to be teething, but he drools all the time. So we always have to have a muslin nearby just to mop him up. It's really funny. He blows bubbles and stuff like that. Yeah, my friend left, my friend Moore, who was here for a week. She's in Israel now, and she was around for Halloween. It was really amazing having her help and support. I think Phil and I got more sleep than we ever have. Speaking of sleep, he has started sleeping a whole bunch more. He's dropped a night feed, and it seems to be the midnight feed that he's dropped. I guess on average now, he'll fall asleep around 6:45 or 7, and then he'll wake up for a feed around 3 in the morning, and then wake up at 7 again. And it's really, really wonderful because both Phil and I can sleep somewhat normally. I mean, you know, the whole feeding process in the middle of the night takes about half an hour. But it's not bad. Yeah, we're not waking up like every 2 to 3 hours anymore to feed him. You want to say hi, Ronen? You say hello? Here. He loves his little swing now that he used to height when he was too small for it. Here he is. I'm gonna get him weighed tomorrow while Phil is doing his exam. I'm not quite sure, how much do you think he weighs? Like 12 pounds?
It's a good estimate.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, has no problem holding his head up anymore. He loves to sit up. We have a little bumbo seat for him that we put him in the other day. And it was really funny. I'll insert a picture. He loved sitting in that thing, but we didn't leave him in it for too long because he still is a little bit young for it. He's getting really long. This onesie is 3 to 6 months, and it's still a little bit big, but he's got big feet, so his feet fit and his legs fit in it. But it's a little bit baggy on his body. Is he looking at you? He's looking at Phil.
Directly at me.
Say hi. He'll wave too sometimes if you wave at him. Not as frequently as he'll mimic or talk back to you, but sometimes he will wave because motor control is still a little funny.
I love you. I love you. Free form. Very nice little one.
Whoa, whoa.
I love
Yeah, see, this is pretty new. Before he was cooing a bunch, but now he'll have full-on conversations with you. Anything else? Excuse you. Anything else? No? Fluff on you. For someone who doesn't really do much, he always has stuff on his face. I don't know. Anything you want to add, Phil? How have these past couple weeks been for you with more hair and stuff?
Very rewarding with this extra cooing and laughing. It's very hard to leave the house when, just before you leave the house, you see this baby lying on the mat and he's cooing at you. And of course, when you see that, you have to go see him and say hello. And then that leads to further conversation with him, and you don't want to leave the house. That's my experience. He's, as Alison mentioned, become better with his sleeping patterns. Now and again he will have somewhat of an errant night, but he is improving in terms of the length of time that he sleeps for, as well as how deep he stays asleep. It's less fitful in increments. Not to say that he's completely there, but he's developing and developing well. So I would say he's doing a good job of being a baby. Good job, baby.
So you're very good at being a baby.
Good baby.
You have little choice.
And there goes the drool.
Yeah, if you take him for a sec, I'll show them my 10-week postpartum belly. Oink. Okay, I'm in my exercise clothes right now because that's what I'm about to do. Just wearing my sports bra underneath. I don't have a black background today because we're in the kitchen, so you can see a bit better. Little by little, I'm getting my waist back. Side. Still have some back fat. The other side. Back. These are my comfy hardtail pants. You can still see I have some chub here. A little more than I had before I was pregnant, but not much. my hardtail pants. I wore these when I was pregnant. They're a size medium. They have the panel that flip up. So, I mean, it's baggy now, but it was great for going around my bump. So yeah, it's doing alright, you know, still have quite a bit of work to do. And, yeah, so I'll see you for my weight loss video, which I will do right now. Bye.
Bye.